If you want to trade with me, I have a shadow trading program where you will be added to a private group and receive alerts in a moment's notice anytime I enter and exit a trade. Click the link in the description below and let's start taking these trades together. How's it going today, everyone? Hope you're all doing fantastic out there today. Just wanted to bring you in here. Let me go ahead and take profits here at 11. Fantastic, guys. So we locked in our profit there fantastically in the short term. Still plenty of time left on this contract for a potential re-entry. But let me take you over to the chart and show you exactly what led me to get into this position here. So over here on the chart, you can see just up here is where our strike was at the 89 mark. So we'll put it just under there. All right. So you can see this was just at the upper Bollinger Band area here. For our entry, you can see the upper Bollinger Band was also here in the past, also with a brief resistance area here. Let me go ahead and pull out the rectangle. And you can see here, we had just breached that previous resistance as well as nearing the upper Bollinger Band there. And also, another favorite of mine to point out here, you can also see the volume divergence leading into our entry here. So basically this just means, as I highlight in other videos, that as the upward trend continued, the volume pushing that trend actually decreased in value. We are nearing the overbought indication of the RSI, entering that previous resistance zone as established back here and here, and also the upper Bollinger Band, making for a perfect storm trading scenario entry. So I just wanted to cover this brief trade with you guys here. Locked in a fantastic profit in the short term. Another good thing to note is the center Bollinger Band can be an effective place to take profits early and then look for a potential re-entry, as I was here. In case you are ever wondering, I use the 1 minute candles for the 5 minute contracts. You can scale up or down that time frame interval if you are trading, let's say, the final hour of the 2 hour contracts like we do in the shadow trading program. They use anywhere between the 5 minute candles to the 10 minute candles, sometimes the 15. It all depends, but I like to use intervals of 5 or 10 times as far as the smaller candles making up the bigger candles, if that makes sense. Sorry if I ramble there or sound confusing, but I hope you understand what I mean. So in this case, for the 5 minute contracts, I use the 1 minute candles there, a 1/5 ratio. That was basically this trade, guys. A fantastic short-term profit. We locked in more than half of our total profit potential and less than half of the lifespan of the contract that we were trading there on USD JPY. If you want to learn more about how to find these perfect storm trading scenarios, be sure to check out the Informed Traders educational package down below. Additionally, we offer the shadow trading program where you can trade with me 5 nights a week, Sundays through Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we get in trades just like this on a daily basis here between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. For the 2 hour contracts. We trade the final hour of the 2 hour contract. Yeah, so this would have been a full profit at expiration. I never enter a trade unless I expect it to be a full profit at expiration. But there are times like this where we reach more than half of the profit potential in less than half of the lifespan, and it makes more sense to go ahead and take that profit off the table early and then look for a potential re-entry later in the lifespan of the contract towards expiration and so on. That will sum up this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this and got something useful out of it. Be sure to check out the resources in the description below. Like and subscribe for more. And I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Hey, how's it going today, everyone? Hope you're all doing fantastic out there today. Just wanted to bring you in here for this recap of a shadow trade from this week's sessions. From session number 2 this week, I just wanted to bring you in here and show you the trade we got in on the USD JPY pair here. Anybody that's familiar with my channel or my trading group, you know that we like to trade the USD JPY pair a lot, and here is why. I basically know this pair in and out for the most part. It does throw us for a loop or show us some prizes from time to time, but most of the time we get in on some pretty good entries here, and I just wanted to show you an example of one. Here you can see we got in on a buy position here. Now the strike was the 132.46 strike here, and we got in on a buy. It was a pretty well established in the money position here. In the short term on the 5-minute candles, you can see we had a previous support area there as outlined by the purple rectangle there. You can see the long wick activity leading into our entry candle as it neared that zone. We also were nearing the oversold indication on the RSI, and we were breaching the lower Bollinger Band, all making for a great potential buy entry. You don't always want to enter just off one or two conditions lining up. You want to make sure you try to find a perfect storm trading scenario, and I do outline that in the Informed Traders educational package, link down in the description below. That is our entry. We made sure there was plenty of room for an in the money strike to be attained. We got it for a pretty decent price and plan to hold long term. We did see some pushback, further drop beyond that zone. It almost looked like we were going to see a maintenance below the support, but it was a false breakout to the downside as anticipated. You can actually see the long wick activity on those candles that were able to breach our support zone there, which led me to believe that that was going to be shortly over anticipated move to the downside. So we did end up recovering from that just towards the end of the hour, which was perfect. Made for an absolutely fantastic full profit at expiration. Was a bit more of a close trade on that one, but you can see the bullish momentum certainly stepped back in for us, and overall it was a fantastic entry and profit at expiration. So just wanted to show you guys, this was an example straight out of our live shadow trading sessions that we do Sundays through Thursdays at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was an all-around great position to be in, and we were able to capitalize off of these oversold indications, the lower Bollinger Band, and the test of the short-term support area there for a nice buy entry on the USD JPY pair there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just want to give you a brief recap of what some of the shadow trading setups look like from the shadow trading program. So if you might be interested in that or learning how to find these positions on your own time, be sure to check out the resources in the description below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to stay safe out there. Hey, how's it going today, everyone? Hope you're all doing fantastic out there today. Just wanted to bring you in here for this position I have going on the USD JPY pair here for the Nadex 5-minute binary options. Just going to go ahead and take profits here. Boom, fantastic. A nice short-term buy position that I was in here on this trade. Perfect storm trading scenario in the short term. Let me take you to the chart and I'll go ahead and highlight some of the things here that led me to get into this position here. You can see we had an overall downward directing trend, but the volume divergence as the trend went lower, the volume decreased, meaning there's a weakening bearish trend, making for a good buy opportunity, especially in this area here where there is the lower Bollinger Bands and a temporary support that we were overextended beyond. So we were looking to capitalize on that in the short term there. And also the RSI indication down below is nearing the oversold indication. So we had a weakening volume divergence, and according to the trend, additionally with the lower Bollinger Band being breached and the RSI indication with the support zone, all making for great areas of confluence in the short term to indicate this weakening bearish trend for a nice short-term profit on a buy position. So that basically sums up this position here, guys. So far for the week as well, yesterday's shadow trading session, our first session for the week, was absolutely phenomenal. We had a nice full profit into expiration last night, also on the USD JPY pair, which, as you can tell from the channel, or if you're a member already, we typically trade USD JPY the most. It's one of my favorite pairs to trade. If you want to learn more about how to find these perfect storm trading scenarios or get in on the trades just like you see here on the higher time frames for our shadow trading program, be sure to check out the links in the description below. The top one being the Informed Traders educational package to learn my methods in video form for your trading on your own time, Or if you would like to trade with us, you can trade Sundays through Thursdays at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by joining the shadow trading program. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Be sure to stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. If you want to trade with me, I have a shadow trading program where you will be added to a private group and receive alerts in a moment's notice anytime I enter and exit a trade. Click the link in the description below, and let's start taking these trades together.